There's a certain thrill in leaving the beaten path behind, where the roads end and the wild begins. But most cars would basically give up. That's exactly where expedition and overlanding vehicles shine. They thrive on every rocky trail, muddy climb, and every remote corner. And inside, they're surprisingly cozy, almost like a little home in the middle of nowhere. So today, we're going to show you 25 of the most amazing expedition and overlanding vehicles that conquer rugged terrains. Subscribe if you haven't already, so let's begin. If you like expedition trucks that blend rugged utility with a warm, family-friendly layout, the Krug Expedition Frogman on the MAN TGM 18320 delivers that balance with surprising style. Built on the long 490 wheelbase Doka chassis, it stands out with its special green finish. Around the exterior, the layout stays true to Krug's usual silhouette. Multiple storage compartments, an electric staircase, and a full stainless steel outdoor kitchen tucked away on the side. This build also includes a rear lift installed by XCap, designed to carry a spare tire and a motorcycle. The interior is designed for 2 adults and 4 children, with a darker wood finish, green accents, and a large seating area that also serves as one of the sleeping zones. The panoramic roof hatch upgrades nighttime views, while the kitchen brings in a Siemens dishwasher, an oven with microwave function, a Miele induction hob, and a lighter worktop with the filtered water tap built in. In the back, the bunk setup has been reworked into 3 cozy sleeping spots that form a small sleeping cave. Power comes from Krug's large lithium package, dual inverters, a USA-ready charging setup, and 1.6 kilowatts of solar. With 380 liters of fresh water, a porcelain toilet, heated floors, and a bright, clean bathroom, the Frogman feels ready for long, comfortable travel. Overall, it's a thoughtful family build with smart details and a welcoming feel. The next one is tough on the outside, but feels calm and capable the moment you step in. So we're talking about the Adventure 718 from XRV. Built on the Mercedes-Benz Arocs platform, it runs a 10.7-liter diesel engine with 400 horsepower, permanent all-wheel drive, and a 450-liter fuel tank. It also seats 6 people, making it a strong, long-range travel platform from the very start. The living module is a custom insulated cabin built for extreme conditions, keeping the interior steady whether you're crossing desert heat or pushing into Arctic cold. Even with its compact footprint, you get 2 meters of standing height and enough room for 2 to 3 adults. Freshwater storage hits 500 liters, filtered through UV and carbon systems, and comfort comes from a diesel heater, underfloor heating, and reliable hot water. You can even wash clothes inside, which is rare for a rig this size. Power stays steady with almost 2,000 watts of solar, an 800 amp-hour lithium bank, and a 5,000-watt inverter. Inside, the convertible dinette opens up with wide panoramic windows, sitting across from a queen-size bed and a full shower with a glass enclosure. The kitchen feels modern with an induction, cooktop, fridge, freezer, and even a dishwasher with soft close drawers throughout. Around the cabin, DC, AC, and USB outlets keep everything powered off-grid. Outside, the XRV 718 adds a hydraulic platform, lockable toolboxes, mounts for bikes or kayaks. Rugged, capable, and comfortable, this one is built for real expeditions. Now, this one is a heavy-duty build that feels ready for months of travel anywhere, so have a look at the Unicat MD83H VQ. If you prefer a mix of serious off-road muscle with long-term comfort, then you may like this one. It rides on a 6x6 Mercedes Zetros chassis, a Euro 5 platform that is no longer sold in Europe, and that actually makes this setup even more uncommon. The all-wheel drive system gives it the kind of control you'd want on rugged terrain, while cameras on every side help with visibility around that long hood. Up front, the cab carries a roof rack with forward and side lighting, plus space for storage boxes. Around the body, every gap is used. Jerry can mounts near the steps, heated dual fuel tanks totaling 850 liters, and custom tank placement. And at the rear, A tall garage holds a quad, supported by ramps, pneumatic guards, a spare tire winch, and a satellite dish mounted above the storage area. Now, step inside. Here, the upgraded cab has leather, Alcantara, sound insulation, and clever storage behind the seats. The living area sits higher for better views through Unicat's insulated windows, with a large roof hatch above the lounge. The kitchen runs induction cooking, has a solid countertop, organized cabinets, and a full set of appliances. Toward the back, a king bed sits above the quad garage, paired with wardrobes and a spacious bathroom with heating, storage, and a wide shower space. This entire layout was built for extended, comfortable travel in any climate. If the Unicat impressed you with its rare Euro 5 chassis and long-range expedition capabilities, then have a look at the Burlak 8x8, which stands out as something completely different from the usual overlanding rigs. This prototype was basically designed for the Russian Arctic, where frozen ground, soft soil, and brutal weather demand a vehicle that's more like a land-going snowmobile than a traditional truck. Its size and stance are the first things that catch your eye. The Burlak stretches close to 10 meters in length, is nearly 3 meters in width, and rides on massive low-pressure wheels with up to 800 millimeters of ground clearance. Because of that huge footprint, it barely presses into the ground, which is why it can operate year-round in fragile Arctic regions. It also carries an impressive 8-ton base weight and can haul up to 5 tons internally. Inside, the setup feels more like a mobile outpost. There are 9 comfortable seats, so everyone can ride in warmth and comfort, and there's a small kitchen area. Plus, the independent heater keeps the temperature just right in freezing conditions. And there's plenty of storage for gear and supplies. It can travel at about 70 kilometers per hour, so it can move people and cargo quickly. It's really big, nearly 10 meters long and almost 3 meters wide, plus the chassis is highly flexible. Overall, it's a purpose-built Arctic platform built to operate where most expedition trucks can't even begin to go. If you're after a heavy-duty expedition truck that feels purpose-built for real work in the wild, this ADV mobile Ford F600 XLT steps in with a setup that's all about strength, stability, and long-range capability. Built as ADV number 016, it started as a simple cabin chassis F600 and now runs on liquid spring hydraulic suspension with 20-inch Hutchinson double-bead lock wheels that carry the whole build with confidence on rough ground. Up front, the truck wears a massive buckstop steel bumper packed with a 16,500-pound winch, fog lights, and pod lights, plus easy access to the central tire inflation system that ties into the onboard compressor. Along the driver's side, the aluminum storage box hides the compressor and the hydraulic pump for the hydrolift, which can hold up to 1,000 pounds. Above that sits a full pass-through compartment for gear, and further inside are 3 Master Volt batteries and 2 Combi Master inverters. These power everything, supported by a 1,200-watt solar setup and a secondary alternator. Inside, the kitchen runs a Milano quartz countertop with a sink, induction cooktop, blender, and plenty of drawers and cabinets. Across from that is the control center with zone screens, lighting controls, and the Rixson heating system. Up front, the cab over holds a twin bed with generous storage, skylights, and a max fan. At the back, the dinette sits next to a full fridge freezer, extra cabinets, and 2 lockers for secure storage. This build is tailored for serious travel, and everything here reflects that purpose. If you want a compact expedition truck that still feels like a legit off-grid tiny home, the Unicat EX45-HD hits that perfect middle zone of rugged and comfortable. Built on a rugged Unimog U5000 chassis from 2004 and fully refurbished in 2014, this 6-wheeled vehicle carries about 80,000 kilometers on the odometer and measures roughly 7.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide. The signature Unicat lifting roof design keeps things streamlined on the road while protecting the windows when closed. You'll also find an underride guard for off-road clearance, an electric-powered motorcycle carrier, sand plates, a recovery tow bar, and storage accessible from both sides around the back. Now talking about its interior, up front, it has been completely reworked with a full Alcantara interior, air conditioning, tire pressure controls, and a camera system, all paired to an automatic transmission. Here, inside, once the lifting roof is raised, large windows flood the interior with light, creating an open, airy feel that's perfect for long stays in remote places. The kitchen area sits along one side, featuring an induction cooktop, a deep stainless steel sink, and an extendable countertop that gives you more prep space when needed. There's a refrigerator, and there are overhead cabinets and drawers below. Across from it sits a full bathroom with generous space, while the elevated bedroom offers cozy sleeping, perfect for stargazing. The lounge easily seats up to 6 people as well. All in all, the X45-HD stays true to Unicat's vibe, tough and refined. When you want an expedition rig that can handle rough terrain without feeling oversized or clumsy, the Jinghang F350 fills that gap really well. It stays tough, but still feels easy to control, which many larger overlanders struggle with. Even though it's made by a Chinese conversion company, this model shows that good overlanding craftsmanship isn't limited to one country. The whole thing is built on the American-made Ford F350 chassis, giving it that familiar durability people trust. Jinghang basically took that strong base and turned it into a compact, travel-ready RV. From the outside, the F350 keeps a clean, simple look. It sits high with strong ground clearance, letting it roll over rocks, mud, and soft sand with confidence. The smaller, compact cabin makes it easier to drive through narrow trails or tight back roads. Inside, the setup feels well arranged for such a small size. Up near the dinette, you get a ceiling-mounted air conditioner that keeps the space cool during warm days. The open-air balcony is a nice touch too. You can extend it manually, and it includes a sink along with the basic kitchen needs. Altogether, the layout feels like a small but capable home that's ready for real adventures, especially for those who want comfort without going oversized. If the F350 felt compact and rugged, the East to West Bravado moves the story into the world of full-feature Class C motorhomes built for longer, more serious travel. The first thing that stands out is how solid it feels. Built on a Ford F600 4x4 diesel chassis, the Bravado comes with a single-piece molded fiberglass front cap. Along the outside, you get slam-latch baggage doors running along the coach and rot-cast storage compartments that can hold wet or muddy gear. A legless awning slides out smoothly for shade. Towing is easy too. You can pull up to 14,000 pounds, helped by side and rear cameras for better maneuvering. Inside, day-night shades keep everything private and cool. Once you step inside, the Bravado feels bright and nicely arranged. The kitchen includes solid surface countertops, a large fridge, a slide-out pantry, and small storage. Squared-edge windows bring in a lot of sunlight. At the back, you'll find a walk-around queen bed with mirrored closets on each side, plus wiring and space ready if you want to add a washer-dryer unit. The bathroom is roomy for a Class C with a 36 by 36-inch shower and a skylight that adds both brightness and headroom. The front lounge is a comfortable place to relax or eat, and the climate system is strong. You get a 13,350 BTU setup plus a 15,000 BTU front air conditioner with a heat pump. All of that is powered by a 50-amp service and an 8,000-watt diesel generator. It's a well-balanced mix of smart design and off-grid capability. Following the Bravado's comfort-first approach, the next rig, the Jinghang RV Arocs 8x8, pushes things into heavy-duty, extreme terrain territory. This model is built on the Mercedes-Benz Arocs 4148 AK platform, known for handling massive loads and tough off-road conditions. Even though many extreme overlanding fans lean toward American builds, this Arocs still carries that strong American-style toughness under the hood, giving it the dependability and power needed for long journeys where support is far away. Inside, the Arocs feels nothing like a truck. Instead, it has the vibe of a luxury apartment floating above giant wheels. Large panoramic windows and skylights fill the cabin with natural light, giving the whole space an open and airy feel. The kitchen is fully equipped with modern appliances, including a fridge, freezer, and induction stove. The dining area can seat 4 to 6 people comfortably, making it perfect for group meals. Sleeping arrangements include a full-size bed plus a foldable sofa for extra sleeping space. There's also a roomy bathroom with a hot water shower, modern fixtures, and even heated towel racks. With 800 watts of solar panels and lithium batteries included, staying off-grid for extended periods is simple. You get both comfort and independence while exploring deep wilderness. If the Arocs feels huge and luxurious, the Dynamax Isata 5 brings the focus back to something more compact, but still extremely capable. This motorhome is designed for travelers who want strong off-grid performance without going into oversized truck territory. Built on a Dodge Ram 5500 chassis with 4-wheel drive, it offers 360 horsepower and 800 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 6-speed transmission. Inside, the layout feels smart and comfortable. The cab overbunk is one of the main highlights. It's big enough for adults or kids and includes a swivel TV. If you're not using it as a bed, it works well for extra storage bins. With the Explorer package, you also get a curtain that separates the cab area from the living space, helping keep temperatures stable in hot or cold weather. The main living area feels cozy but not cramped. There's a north-south queen bed with storage underneath. In the kitchen, you get solid surface countertops, a removable oversized sink, a 3-burner cooktop, and a fridge. You also get soft close drawers and a full pantry, which is rare in this size class. The bathroom includes a shower, and storage is tucked into overhead cabinets and hidden spaces. Now, for power, you get 400 amp-hours of low-temperature lithium batteries, a 1,000-watt solar array, and an 8,000-watt generator. Everything, from the air conditioning to kitchen appliances, runs smoothly, making it a great choice for travelers who want a tough, smaller Overlander that feels well thought out inside. When you want an off-road camper that does not feel rough or old-school inside, the AT Overland Aterra hits that sweet spot. It sits on a Ram 3500 crew cab, and this third-generation Aterra blends tough engineering with a warm, comfortable interior that still feels like a small modern apartment. Outside, everything is set up to make long trips easier. You get deep storage boxes between the cab and camper, a rear drawer, and a huge gear space in the back. There is an AEV heavy-duty bumper with real tow points, a 16,500-pound winch for tricky moments, and a WeBoost system so your signal stays strong even when you are far from towns. Inside, the whole setup feels surprisingly cozy for something built for wild places. The main bed can switch from queen to king in seconds, and it sits on Froley springs so it stays comfortable on bumpy roads. Under the bed, hidden storage spaces help keep important items safe. The dinette can be a seating area or a shower depending on what you need. 5 Arctic turn windows and a roof hatch make the interior bright and breezy, perfect for airflow or watching stars at night. The lighting and USB ports are placed smartly, so everything feels smooth and easy to use. Over in the galley, there is a Dometic sink and stove combo, a freezer, and Step 22 Stingray storage bags instead of normal drawers, which keeps things simple. And with 400 watts of solar, lithium batteries, and a Truma heater hot water unit, it delivers strong off-grid performance. For anyone wanting something close to an Earthroamer 15 LTI, but without the extreme price, the Aterra is a solid option. If the Aterra gives you smart comfort, the Rossmonster Baja Plus pushes things further for explorers who want to take a true luxury home deep into the backcountry. Built on a Ford F550, it mixes top-tier comfort with serious off-road strength, making it feel like a high-end retreat that just happens to cross deserts and mountains. Around the exterior, everything is built for real adventure. It comes with a buckstop bumper and a worn winch, a 50-inch Onyx LED light bar for nighttime trails, and huge 41-inch MPT tires working together with liquid spring suspension for a smoother and more stable ride on rough ground. Electric side steps make climbing in simple, and the full-size entry door feels like something from a real house. Storage boxes sit around the back, along with an outdoor shower. Up top, 800 watts of solar feed a 12,200 amp-hour lithium battery bank, giving you long-lasting power for remote stops. Inside, the layout feels warm and open. The cab-over bed rests above the driver's area and has a big front window and a skylight that bring in lots of daylight. At night, you can lie back and watch the stars without stepping outside. In the middle of the cabin, there is a wet bath, and across from it sits the kitchen with white oak cabinets, a dual-drawer fridge, and solid countertops with an extension when you need more cooking space. At the rear, a leather dinette wraps around a strong oak table. It can turn into a second bed, and the large windows around it bring in a calm, relaxing view. Everything from lighting and heat to air conditioning and power is managed through a Garmin control panel. Overall, the Baja Plus really feels like a smooth, high-end home ready for long-distance exploring. Moving from luxury into serious, long-range expedition territory, the Unicat MD83H is built for people who imagine themselves traveling through endless open deserts without giving up comfort. It sits on a MAN TGS 6x6, basically turning into a six-wheeled luxury villa that can cross nearly any landscape. The power setup is heavy-duty, a 540 horsepower engine, a 12-speed transmission, and a 2-speed transfer case. This lets the truck move slowly through deep sand or cruise at highway speeds when needed. Large 16-inch tires and an 800-liter fuel tank make it perfect for huge trips where fuel stations are nowhere around. On the outside, you will spot big storage boxes, an outdoor kitchen, a rear motorcycle carrier, and a 15-kilowatt diesel generator that keeps power coming even when the sun is not out. Step inside, and you get nearly 9 meters of interior space that feels like a proper apartment. The back houses a private master bedroom with a full king-size bed, large wardrobes, and its own climate control. In front of that are 2 adult-sized bunk beds for friends or family, each with its own lights and enough room to feel comfortable. The middle section includes a bright kitchen with an induction cooktop, microwave, fridge, and freezer. On the opposite side, there is a full bathroom with a separate shower and toilet. At the front, a U-shaped lounge seats 6 people easily and works both for meals and movie nights. With 1,200 amp-hours of lithium batteries, 6 air conditioners, and nearly 1,000 liters of water on board, the MD83H is a full off-grid home that can stay out for long stretches of time. Now, for those who want something smaller but still clever and comfortable, the Action Mobil Temet 6000 offers a great balance. It is compact enough for tight trails yet polished enough inside that it feels like stepping into a cozy, mini-luxury apartment with wide views of the outdoors. It may look small from outside, but it is fully ready for rough terrain thanks to its all-wheel drive system. Once you step in, the interior feels bright and comfortable thanks to warm wooden flooring, underfloor heating, and an electric panoramic flap that opens up the view. The kitchen at the front has everything you need for long stays: a refrigerator, freezer, stove, oven, and even a drinking water disinfection unit. Behind the kitchen, the bathroom and toilet are separate, giving more comfort. At the very back, there is a raised bedroom with great views and plenty of storage underneath. Since every Temet 6000 is custom built for each buyer, the layout and features always match personal preferences. And with its reliable off-road system, it lets you explore deeper, stay longer, and enjoy the outdoors while still having a smooth, stylish home base. After looking at smart luxury, the Unidan Red Dog brings things back to strong practicality without losing comfort. Based on the Mercedes Unimog U5000 platform, it is a powerful machine built for real adventures while still offering a carefully designed living space. The main camper body uses strong composite panels, and outside, everything is set up to help with tough travel. You get scrub bars with solar panels built in, a generator slide with more storage, and heavy-duty storage boxes that include a gas bottle holder. 2 large 380-liter rear storage boxes add lots of space for gear. There are more external compartments, a barefoot area with a recovery kit, and even an outdoor kitchen with a stainless steel bench, sink, faucet, and gas barbecue. There is also a hot and cold outdoor shower, plus an outdoor stereo, speakers, shelves, satellite TV, and internet access. Inside, the kitchen features a granite countertop with drawers and cabinets, a flip-up sink, and a 60-liter fridge with extra drawer space. Across from it, the dinette works as both seating and a single bed when needed. The sofa adds extra comfort, and storage spaces hide under it. The bathroom stands at full height with a toilet, sink, and mirror. Above the bed, overhead cupboards provide more storage, and the queen-size bed has additional storage at both ends. Every detail is designed to make long trips feel comfortable, organized, and enjoyable without losing the rugged spirit of the Unimog platform. When you want a tough truck that can handle harsh terrain but still feel like a real home on the road, the Acme Overland EXP1634 steps in and makes that idea possible. This Mercedes-Benz conversion mixes strong, proven reliability with a comfortable living setup. Inside the cab, you can tell it's made for long drives. Acme installed smooth air ride seats, a smart center child seat that doubles as extra storage, and a full pass-through into the living area. They also added sound insulation, air conditioning, and a complete 360-degree camera system with infrared vision. Power comes from a turbo 6-cylinder engine making around 400 horsepower, working with four-wheel drive, center, and rear lockers, and low-range gears. On the outside, huge 20-inch wheels with 14-inch tires, upgraded LED lights, and a front winch make it capable almost anywhere. You also get a rear mechanical lift for bikes or equipment, 500 liters of fuel, and 100 gallons of water with built-in filtration. Inside, it feels more like a comfortable apartment than an expedition machine. There's a convertible seating space, a queen-size bed, and a full kitchen with a gas stove and UV-filtered water. A touchscreen control panel with app support helps manage everything, and a large fridge plus a washer-dryer bathroom with a warm shower make it feel complete. Altogether, the EXP1634 is a strong, self-reliant rig built for people who want rugged travel mixed with real comfort. Following that same idea of long-term independence, the Hunter RMV Predator takes things even further for those who plan to stay out longer than most people ever would. Built on a military-grade Acela chassis, it combines powerful hardware with a high-quality living space that feels strong and well-made. It carries a huge 125-gallon freshwater tank with a 35-gallon gray water tank that can be emptied by a remote valve, giving you days of off-grid time without worrying about refills. For energy, the Predator uses 1,220 watts of solar and 800 amp-hours of lithium batteries, turning it into a serious off-grid setup. There's even a 110-gallon fuel tank, letting you keep exploring long after normal rigs would turn around. On the outside, it comes with full 360-degree Baja Designs lighting, an air horn, a slide-out trigger grille, and a hydraulic lift that lowers a 5-foot motorcycle platform strong enough to hold more than 1,200 pounds. Inside, it's like stepping into a small but luxurious studio apartment. You get a queen bed, a triple-filtered water system, an induction cooktop, an isotherm fridge and freezer, and a secure built-in safe for valuables. For temperature control, it uses a mini-split AC along with max air fans. A pass-through tunnel links the cab and living area, so everything feels connected. All in all, the Predator isn't just made for remote areas, it's designed to handle whatever comes at the end of the trail. And if you prefer something smaller but still smartly built, the Wilderness Van's Grid Mini shows that you don't always need a huge rig to travel well. This Ford F550-based build keeps things compact but highly capable, mixing comfort, efficiency, and clever engineering. It's protected with a strong bodyguard bumper, 7-inch spotlights, and a Warn winch ready to pull you out when needed. A built-in air compressor lets you adjust the pressure of the massive 40-inch Continental tires on beadlock wheels. Moving to the camper, the automatic steps come out when the door opens and pull back in as soon as the engine starts. Power comes from several sources: the alternator, shore hookups, and 760 watts of rooftop solar. Inside, the front section holds the queen bed with a suspension base that boosts airflow and avoids condensation. Soft lighting, adjustable reading lamps, and blackout blinds make the sleeping area calm and cozy. A Murphy-style ladder makes climbing easy, and USB ports sit right next to the bed. Underneath, the dinette works as both a sitting area and a second bed. The table swivels and can expand, and large panoramic windows brighten the space. Storage is handled by overhead cabinets with auto lights, dimmable ceiling LEDs, and deep drawers that stay organized while driving. The kitchen includes a deep sink, a single-burner induction cooktop, a freezer, a microwave, and smart pop-up counter space for preparing meals. Altogether, the Grid Mini proves that the right layout and smart design can give you real expedition comfort. For families who want the toughness of an expedition truck but the comfort of a proper house, the Unicat TC78 pushes the idea even further. Sitting on a MAN TGS 6x6 chassis with a 510 horsepower engine, it's built to handle extreme terrain without struggling. It rides on huge 1600 series tires with central inflation and beadlock aluminum wheels for maximum grip. The rear axle has steering capability, and the big rear box even hides a full outdoor kitchen. Despite its huge footprint, Unicat kept it efficient with a 270-liter front tank and another 600-liter tank at the back. Inside, the design focuses on true family living. The space is split into 3 main zones, and it feels more like a modern home than a rough expedition rig. At the rear is the master bedroom with a king-size bed, large wardrobes, big windows, and its own dedicated air conditioning system. The middle section holds 3 bunk beds for kids, each with its own reading light, USB ports, and smart storage. This area can even turn into a play space. Across from it, you'll find more wardrobes, drawers, and 2 separate rooms, one for the shower and one for the toilet. At the front sits a full kitchen that matches what you'd see in many apartments. A freezer, induction stove, convection oven, dishwasher, washer-dryer combo, and plenty of cabinet and drawer space. With its layout and equipment, the TC78 works as a rolling home ready to take an entire family deep into remote places. Now, for people who want something powerful but also handmade with care, the Freedom Chevy One blends both qualities in a clean and stylish way. Built on a Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD, this Dubai-created Overlander mixes American power with a carefully crafted interior. It sits on big Cooper 315 tires with a lifted suspension for better ground clearance. You'll also spot exterior lights and foldable stairs to make climbing in easier. Inside, the design feels calm and sea-themed with light wood and blue accents. The front loft bed fits 2 people, and the sofa can become a second double bed. The kitchen is both useful and nice to look at, with a large sink, plenty of counter space, a stove, a spice rack, and storage cabinets. The fridge offers 66 liters of space, and the water system includes a 250-liter freshwater tank and a 100-liter gray water tank. A water heater under the counter provides easy hot water. The bathroom is bigger than what you'd expect in this size of camper, offering a real shower, a composting toilet, and shelves for keeping toiletries organized. For comfort, the rig includes 2 air conditioning systems, one powered by batteries and another that works while driving. The electrical setup is strong as well, with 5 100-amp-hour lithium batteries, a 3,000-watt inverter, and solar panels to keep everything going off-grid. At the back, there's space for a generator, rescue tools, a spare tire, and Freedom Overland's signature balcony-style deck, so it stays tough for off-road trips while giving you a space that truly feels like home. When you want a truck that feels tough enough for real off-road routes but still gives you a comfortable place to live, the TruckHouse BCR hits that balance really well. Following the earlier build, this one continues that blend of strength and comfort, built through a partnership between AEV and TruckHouse. It uses a Ram 3500 Prospector XL as the base, carrying a lightweight carbon fiber camper. And that engineering lets it fit huge 40-inch tires with only a 3-inch front lift, thanks to reshaped fender flares and smart suspension tuning. Up front, the steel AEV bumper is rust-protected and set up with 30,000-pound recovery points, a bull bar, bright LED lights, and a 20,000-pound winch. The camper keeps things light and modern with a carbon fiber shell, hidden aluminum stairs, full skid plates, locking carbon storage doors tied to the ram key fob, clean, flush-fit windows, roof rails, and an automatic awning. Inside, the first thing you feel is openness with big windows. The cabinetry is molded fiberglass that's strong, waterproof, and light. A carbon ladder leads to a big king-size bed you can sleep on in any direction. You also get a 32-inch TV on a swivel mount and Starlink for streaming anywhere. The kitchen has a 2-burner induction setup, a deep sink, composite countertops, a Bosch speed oven, and a smart drawer-style fridge that stays shut on bumpy roads. There's a hidden coffee bar that doubles as a small desk, plenty of closet space, and a rear U-shaped dinette with wide views. It converts into a second bed and even hides a subwoofer for evenings at camp. If you liked how the previous rig mixed comfort with off-road strength, the Adrenalin Industries Fortress pushes that idea even further, especially for travelers who want capability and convenience in one package. What stands out immediately is its built-in outdoor kitchen setup, including a full-size Camp Chef pellet smoker that slides out from the side, something you rarely see on a truck this rugged. Outside, the design focuses on reliability, with a massive 6x6 layout that improves grip and stability on uneven trails. The exterior storage boxes are sealed to keep out dust and moisture, making gear easier to manage. An automatic transmission keeps driving simple, especially with such a large vehicle, so you can focus on the terrain ahead instead of constantly shifting. Now, inside, here, the camper includes a full-size sink with running water, powered entirely by the truck's electrical and solar systems, giving you regular kitchen convenience even far from hookups. The dining and sleeping setups are organized for easy movement, with direct access from the cab. The bathroom features a dry bath using a Dometic cassette toilet and a separate shower area, which prevents the toilet space from getting wet, something most wet baths struggle with. The whole setup runs on the truck's solar power system, which supplies enough energy for the smoker, sink, and other appliances. Together, the 6x6 layout and home-like interior make this rig a solid choice for people who plan to travel deep off-grid without giving up everyday comforts. Continuing with the idea of rigs that refine comfort and performance, the Wilderness Vans Grid Mini 2 keeps the original strengths, but polishes the details even more. Built on a Ford F500 chassis, it's designed to feel durable yet surprisingly smooth to drive. You can pick from regular, extended, or crew cab options, and the single-wheel conversion paired with 40-inch Continental tires, Fox 2.0 suspension, and beadlock rims brings better handling and traction. The ride feels closer to a pickup truck, even though it's a full camper. The GM2 uses its exterior space carefully, offering automatic entry steps, storage compartments, a rear expedition box with adjustable shelves, USB and 12-volt outlets, and a swing-out spare system with a winch. A heated ski locker, an exterior Sobo shower, and Elra rails for carrying extra gear make it ready for trips in all weather. Solar panels, shore power, and alternator charging keep the 540 amp-hour lithium battery topped up. Now inside, the GM2 keeps things practical and comfortable. The lounge and dinette feel roomy, with awning-style windows that open wide and include blackout blinds. The sleeping area converts easily when needed. The kitchen comes with a single-burner induction stove, a Ravati sink with a cutting board cover, bamboo countertops, and plenty of storage cabinets. A small indoor shower, pull-out toilet, and closets keep essentials organized. Climate control comes from air conditioning, a Webasto EV40 diesel heater, and a MaxAir fan for airflow. Overall, the GM2 brings together off-road strength and smart interior layout, giving travelers a flexible base for exploring almost anywhere. If the last build gave you a taste for big capability rigs, the SA Roadtrippers Iveco 7-ton 4x4 takes that idea to full scale. Its biggest advantage is how well it mixes tough off-road hardware with practical systems for long travel. Outside, it includes a custom front winch mount carrying a 12,000-pound Warn winch, plus a blacked-out grille and badges. The suspension setup uses Fox 2.0 performance shocks, extra rear springs, and a TPC system that lets you change tire pressure while driving to suit sand, rocks, or pavement. Gear stays safe in aluminum storage boxes, while double-glazed windows, custom doors with 3-point locking, a 200-liter fuel tank, and a 200-liter water tank give it durability and long-range confidence. Inside, the design shifts toward comfort. You'll find real leather seating, Phoenix Italian laminate surfaces, a dining table decorated with a resin-set map, and marine-grade hardware. The kitchen carries a 3-burner gas stove, a stainless steel isotherm freezer, running hot and cold water, and solid countertops. Sleeping areas include reading lights, overhead cupboards, and a skylight with blackout blinds and insect screening. Power comes from 4 200-amp-hour lithium batteries, a Victron Multi-Plus inverter or charger, solar controllers, and a standalone 12-volt air conditioner for cooling. A Techford cassette toilet, wet room shower, outside solar input, and full lighting round out the setup. Altogether, this 7-ton build delivers long-term comfort inside a truck tough enough for harsh overlanding routes. This one keeps the same spirit of strength and comfort. The Storyteller XRV Epic steps in for travelers who want serious off-road performance without feeling cramped inside. Sitting on a strong K370 chassis, it's built to handle demanding trails. Its 6.7-liter engine and Allison 3500 HD transmission create 660 foot-pounds of torque, while 44-inch Goodyear MPT tires and a short 194-inch wheelbase help it maneuver tight paths. The exterior focuses on durability and storage. A custom steel bumper holds a 20,000-pound winch, and electric steps make entry easier. The 22-foot insulated capsule includes a large exterior pass-through compartment with an 800-pound sliding tray for gear, 2 100-gallon diesel tanks, 120 gallons of fresh water, a heated gray water tank, and a cassette toilet keep it self-sufficient. You also get locking storage, full exterior lighting, and roof-mounted solar panels. Inside, the cab-over setup offers wide visibility. The dinette turns into a bed when needed. The kitchen includes a dual-burner induction cooktop, a 6-cubic-foot freezer and a 3-cubic-foot freezer, Corian countertops, and filtered fresh water. The bathroom has a 4.75-gallon cassette toilet, a full shower, and nearly 7 feet of standing room. The main sleeping area has a queen bed, skylight, dimmable lighting, and wireless charging. Power comes from an 18,000 watt-hour Mastervolt system, keeping everything running smoothly off-grid. Altogether, the XRV Epic blends trail capability with a comfortable, well-planned interior for long adventures. So that was our video on the 25 amazing expedition vehicles and overlanding vehicles that can go on rugged terrains. Let us know your favorite pick in the comment section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.